Can you talk us
Thank
through?
you. Good to be with you.
Can you talk us through the specific constitutional requirements that the proposals need to progress to the next stage, and perhaps even why it failed?
Well, I'll be more interested in why it failed, and Nigerians are more interested in why it failed. And Nigerians should rejoice that it failed. As a matter of fact, I never expected that it would be given any modicum of consideration by the National Assembly, because it is a laughable proposition. It is a laughable request, which is not founded in reason, not founded in reality, and not founded in economic consideration or whatever. 31 states extra on top of the 36 states, when the 36 states hardly take care of themselves. What is the meaning of such fragmentation? When we are shouting that the recorded expenditure of government, both federal and state, are so heavy that little money is left for capital projects that will really make the country's economy to move. And you now want to even create more problems, because extra states will mean extra budgetary allocations for recurrent expenditure. So it is really a very baseless request, and the one expected that National Assembly should throw it away. They're giving them the option of coming back on March 5th to come and represent, is just to fulfill our righteousness.
Right.
Because no reasonable person will go back for to the presentation.
At the same time,
yes.
At the same time, we cannot discard the wishes of the communities asking for the creation of states. How do you respond to those people?
You can't talk about wishes, because the old adage says, if wishes were horses, beggars will ride. It is not every wish that will come to fruition. It is not. If every wish will come to fruition, I tell you that Nigeria will have about 100 million presidents and about 100 million governors. So, because if you're considering wishes, we're talking about reality. We're talking about issue, the crux of the issue that stare us in the face. That we are even asking that the 36 states be shrunk, should be reduced to 6 geopolitical administrative states. If you would like, call it 6 zones, call it 6 regions, call it 6 states, so that each geopolitical zone, as we have today, will form an administrative zone, in which case, instead of having 36 governors, we have only 6. Instead of having 36 bureaucratic structure, houses of assembly, judiciary, civil service, and all of them, we have just 6. And you'll see that the country will move a lot, because at the end of the day, large quantum of resources will be released for capital projects, for research and development, and for all those things that will move the country forward. In a situation where about 65 to 65% of our budget of each year is spent on servicing the brokers, it's a very challenging situation that does not allow the country to grow. And now you want to even increase it.
Right.
Let me tell you that out of the states, virtually about 2-3 states can take care of themselves. And they do so essentially because of either their position or the natural resources that they have. And the rest of the states will only go to Abuja to got their own share of the financial account and come back to pay civil servants. Many civil servants in many states have not received their pension and gratuity. Many of them that have retired are left to languish in agony, waiting for their retirement benefits. And the same people will come back to say we create additional states. I think those people that are asking for creation of states are only looking at their own selfish interest, because they want to be, they want their own fiefdom. They want to be lords of the manor. They want to have their own territory where they will become.
Fred, allow me to come in here. Let me come in here and play the devil's. Let me come in here and play the devil's advocate, in the sense that perhaps the reason why these people are clamoring for their own space and their own state is because they feel marginalized. Could this be also like a scorecard on the leadership of some of these states? I mean, unfortunately, we're not privy to the information. We're not privy to the detailed list of the communities asking to break away. Perhaps this has something to do.
I do not think that the feeling or the cry of marginalization is that you're good. of the demand for creation of states. What has that the root of demand for creation of states is not because some people want to be lords of the manor. They just want to have their own chiefdom. They just want to lord it over others. They just don't want to work or cooperate with some others. As a matter of fact, Nigeria is about 223 million people with occupying a land space of about 723,000 square kilometers. We're not the largest in the world, rather are we very small. And it's very obvious that a lot of the mineral resources in Nigeria, which is rich and huge, are being wasted. And because of the one-sided structure of our federation, I expected these people to be talking very seriously about how to get our structure right, so that we will make good use of resources that we have and also reserve them for the future. But today, what you see is that a kind of scramble for natural resources, both from within and without. Nigerians will collude with foreigners to come and steal our natural resources, gold, diamond, and tin, columite, all of them, through petroleum and at the end of the day, what are we leaving for the future?
Right. We're going to have to leave it there, Fred. We're going to have to leave it there.
I advocate strongly, instead of taking more states, we should think of bringing them down.
Thank you so much. And perhaps they should just scrap March 5th and not even bother to go through the resubmission. Fred Nzeako, a constitutional lawyer, thank you so much for speaking to us.